Alaykum as-salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Can we give bay'ah to a non-Muslim ruler? Bay'ah is the Islamic allegiance. It's an Islamic terminology. Islamic allegiance to the ruler. And this is only given to a Muslim ruler. You can't give bay'ah to a non-Muslim ruler. It doesn't apply. And with that being said, even if you give allegiance of course that you obey him, obey the ruler. Even with that, if he orders you to do something that is sinful, then you don't obey him. Right? We have a principle, a general principle in Islam. لا طاعة في معصية. You don't obey in something that is sinful or is a disobedience to Allah Azza wa Jal. Now with that being said, there's a lot of Muslims today that live in non-Muslim countries. Sahih? India, US, UK, all these other countries. Do they give bay'ah to the ruler, to the government? No. Like I said, they're non-Muslim. But does that mean that we don't obey them? The answer is also no. You obey them. And why do you obey them? Now this goes under ahd, a pact or an agreement or a promise that you enter this country as a citizen or as an immigrant, and you have an oath or a promise with them, right? And so it goes under that you obey the rules and you go under, you apply or adhere to the rules of that country. Allah Azza wa Jal قال وَأَوْفُوا بِالْعَهْدِ إِنَّ الْعَهْدَ كَانَ مَسْئُولًا. Fulfill your ahd, your promise or your pact. And the Prophet ﷺ told us of a hypocrite. One of the signs of a hypocrite is that he promises something and he breaks his promise. Or إِذَا تُمِنَ خَانٍ. That means if you are given security or they give you something that you have to secure or responsibility, you break that and you betray it. And so this is not the manners and the etiquettes or even the characteristic of a Muslim. Even the Prophet ﷺ, when he was living in Mecca was a non-Muslim country basically, because Islam was new and all that. But they never cheated or went against the rules or the traditions of the country. Of course, except that they called to Islam and they called to Tawheed. And when the Sahaba went to Abyssinia, they didn't go there and started, neglecting everything. No, they were part of the people and they were living there and, respecting the rules of the country and abiding by it with, of course, like I said, without, of course, sinning to Allah Azza wa Jal. Allahu A'lam.